those are very small chances, okay? Those events are very small. So both those events to happen at the same round, very dookie. Okay, no bueno. Guys, umpteenth time. You know what? The thing is, this boss doesn't really cast storm spells at me. It's like, and the thing is, I don't really want to spend a turn putting a shield on me, because I feel like the issue is I'm just not. I guess I could, guys. Maybe I'm. But I feel like I just need to do Ugo Bugo damage, and it's like, what am I like? I feel like it's kind of just a race to like see who does enough damage, right? It's not like, because right, let's say I put a tower shield, then that blocks what, 20% of the damage, but it takes a round of me being able to hit. And I just don't think that you're like able to, I don't think me as a wizard, as a storm wizard, is able to protect enough. So guys, I'm a little confused how my max health decreased from 7,000. Because I swear I leveled up, my HP hit 7,000. Okay, guys, cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. Here's the thing, I want to double feint the boss, because in my head I'm like, well, what if this actually kills the boss? And that would be amazing. But then it's like, also, I'm not going to be able to kill the other guy if I don't blade. So we're going to blade. We're not going to be greedy. Why, guys? Because being slow and steady. Okay. Oh, also, guys, I did buy the DLC for Monster Train. I know you might be thinking, Twichty, oh my god, I can't believe you. Guys, it was $4.07, which I don't know why it's $4.07. But oh my god, I'm so excited. Well, okay, it adds a new boss to Monster Train. Love that. It also gives me a new tribe. Love that. Guys, honestly, here's the thing. I know at some point I'll play Balautro. And I might try Balautro on stream, and maybe I'm going to be obsessed. Maybe I won't be obsessed. And maybe I'll retry Slay the Spire. I just don't really want to play Slay the Spire. But I love Monster Train so much. So it's like, maybe I will. I don't know what it is about Monster Train that I'm obsessed with, but I just really am. There's also when also I got an insane, well, obviously last stream, I had an absolutely crazy run. And then this, I almost had a perfect run where I took 0 damage and I almost beat every single boss on the first floor. Technically speaking, if I killed the boss before I think the boss round even happened, that'd be better, but that seems really hard. I'm gonna hit, and you know, okay, my armory is infinite, who cares? I'm trying to live here. I don't think I'm gonna live. You know what, guys? Why am I saying I'm not gonna live? Is that helping me? No. Guys, I just want to be very clear here. If this doesn't work, here's my new plan. My new plan, I'm just putting in cheap spells, and I'm spamming and taking out the minion. Okay? None of this setting up, none of this anything. I'm literally just, also, can the cow behind me help? Okay, bro's over there just standing there, like, looking. Hello? Oh, guys, fun fact, if you didn't know, and I didn't know this either, right? So prey animals, like sheep, right, who have their eyes on the side of their head, right? They have 180% vision on the side of their bodies, but they don't have, like, the front vision, which is so cool, right? Because they're a prey animal, right? So they need to, like, have vision to survive. I think that's so interesting, because I never really... Right, because obviously, as a homo sapien, guys, as a human, right, our field of view, I don't know what percentage it is. It's just, like, forward, right? We have blind spots, right? You know, someone sneaks up on me, they'll sneak up on me. But I just think that's cool. Obviously, as a prey animal, it makes sense, but I don't know, guys. I think a goat's field of view, kind of cool. All right. My game plan. What is my game plan? My game plan would be this. Nah, sometimes I wish I had another deck, but here's what it's gonna be, okay? It's gonna be, I think this is the strongest hit I can do. I think it is. I think it really is, and I think, right, because 690, 820. Yeah, 820 would be the strongest base, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy if you compare it to Hammer of Thor, okay? And then we're just gonna put, you know, 2 in there, because here's the thing, guys. This fight's not gonna last very long, and it's not meant to last long, okay? And I'm gonna click the life thing. There we go, okay? Big brain. And I can't cast it first turn, because I apparently have 0... And that's okay. Guys, you know, sometimes I think I'm stronger, okay? Sometimes I think my build's better. Sometimes I think I'm built different. And then I remember it's not. I don't know why, though. I swear when I was playing my myth in my life, I literally never didn't get Arc Mastery. And I guess, I don't know why I don't get it on my Storm. But so be it. Also, guys, though, look at this, guys. That is 48 ounces of smoothie down. Okay, guys, that was a lot of smoothie. Hopefully, I have a lot of antioxidants. Hopefully, I have a lot of good stuff in me now. You know what I don't have in me? A banana. Because I forgot to put it in, and I'm annoyed. For the simple fact, guys, I like, you know, obviously, guys, I really like bananas. Ironically, you know, I like a banana duck. I love bananas. One of my favorite fruits. Why, guys? Because potassium is good for soreness. And, you know, you run, you swim, you do whatever, right? You get sore. That's why I really like bananas. I know they're good for potassium. I also just like them. I don't know. I think they're a good food. Ironically, do not like banana chips. I don't really like banana. I think in literally any other, form of consumption besides, like, I guess I like it in a smoothie. I don't actually care about it in a smoothie. I don't really think I can taste it. I think I just, you know, yay banana, right? Here's the thing, guys. I want to acknowledge, I know I took out the minion, right? And I wish I could take out the boss. I think I should have put more damage in my deck. I also think, you know, honestly, guys, I might be doing too much setup. And I think that part of the reason I'm doing so much setup is because I'm used to playing schools that do less damage. Right? I think that's the issue. I mean, okay, guys, I don't... You know, here's the thing about Thunderstorm. Well, we can do the math here. Thunderstorm does 140 per pip. Let's say we have a maximum of 11 pips. 11 times 140. Come on. Twichty, you can do that in your head. Well, really, it's 10 times 140, which means it's 1400 plus 1, right? Which means 1 and 140, right? So that's 1540. 1540 at 11 pips. It does 1540 base damage at 11 pips. Obviously, divided by 3 turns, which is my only issue. Excuse me. My issue with that is because it's reduced by 1,000 every hit, which is so much worse than, for example, me doing one hit that's only reduced by 1,000, right? Because essentially it's getting reduced by 3,000 versus getting reduced by 1,000. However, if we think about the spell that does 800 damage, right? Let's think about this. Well, it does 1,100 damage base. How many pips would we have to have for... Okay, and this is also... Now we're dookie bamboozled, but... If we think about it this way, guys, handy dandy graphing calculator. If you don't have a graphing calculator on you, don't worry about it. You don't need one, but I love it. And, you know, guys, this expensive. Not for me, for my sister. Guys, this is my sister's. It's a hand-me-down. Love it. I have what? I have 4 pips, 444. Bro, when in the world is this Thunderstorm ever worth it? Okay, you know, we're just gonna hit with this. We're gonna hit with this, so be it. And then I can hit with Thunderstorm. I don't really think this is worth doing, because also, guys, the issue is when he gets revived, the dot doesn't stay. I'm pretty sure the dot disappears, which... Okay, so actually, we're just not hitting. You could just say flee, but I kind of want to just hit him just in case. And you know what? This is a life one. This is a life spell. It's not going to do as much damage. Okay? Oh, no. Not the life one. Here's a great question, though. Actually, we can do math here. We're going to hit him with 1,100 base times 1.76 times times 0.4, well, times 1.4. I think it's... I'm still confused about that math, because, guys, if I have 170... I feel like I should be able to do Wizard101 math on my calculator. I want to be very clear here, but what I don't understand is, right, if I have 176% outgoing damage, right? 176 outgoing damage means 100%, right? So that means times 2 of my damage. And then 0.76. Oh, it is just times 2, 0.76. Okay, you know what, guys? No, that makes sense. The issue is whenever I try to do my damage calcs, they never work. But that's fine. But technically, it should be at 1,100 times 2.76, right? Because that's my base damage times 1.5 times 1.55, right? Because that's a crit. And the reason you're multiplying it by 1 is because if you multiply it, obviously, by 0.5... Maybe it's the 1.55 that's a mess up, because it's not I'm adding an additional of the same plus 0.55. I should be adding 0.55 of it. But I need to take the sum. I need to take the sum of the calculation I did. So maybe I just can't do it all in one calculation, because I don't really know how to do the order of operation. So it's 3,306. And then it would be this plus 3, and then, oh, and then... You know what, guys? I can't believe the minion spawned again. I mean, like, okay, here's what's gonna happen, guys. And I know, I told you I had 7,000 HP. Bro, I told you I had 7,000 HP. I don't know why I kept going to that battle with 6,690. All right, here's what's gonna happen. I 100% think I can do this. What I think I just have to do is actually just spam a billion hits, which is not a big deal, and I really don't mind, but that's what we're gonna do, because I think that will make my life a lot easier. I also think we're gonna put a dot on him, because it's, oh, but it's flat 100% damage, so it doesn't really matter. And then, you know... We'll give ourselves some more damage, and then... Because this is just a battle sustain, Madame Coco. And guys, I love that Madame Coco is getting more use, okay? Because who doesn't love Madame Coco? Guys, we're gonna figure out this. Okay, 1,100 times 2.76 plus 3,036, which is our original number, right? And then in parentheses, 3,036 times times 0.4 would be for a blade, which would be 4,250 times 1.55, because that's our crit damage is 6,588. Where do I think all this math left me? Do I feel no, guys? See, and 6,500. Wait, we're saying with my base damage plus a crit plus one blade, I do 6,588 damage. Actually, you know what? That doesn't actually seem off. That seems pretty similar to what I do to the minions that I have to fight. You know, and here's the thing. I can't complain, guys, right? You know, it makes sense. You know, if I was an enemy, I would stun a wizard, okay? I just hate a stun. Hate a stun. Why? Because it's rude. It's unfair and rude. And you know what? Could I have full Dragoon gear and get stun resist? I could. Would that be a ridiculous solution? It would. I think what also sucks is just if I'm going first, right? Then I'm stunned. Then I lose a turn. And I know I lose a turn anyways, but I think because I'm going first, it feels worse, right? Because I'm losing a turn, but like I feel like I'm losing a turn. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, I didn't get to cast my spell, whatever. Then I still get to make a choice the next turn. Oh no, not the life spells, buddy. Yeah, you wish. Okay. Here's my thought process. Right now, I think I only have solo hits. First and foremost, we're just hitting this guy, okay? Right off the gate, get him out of here, okay? Do not let the minion live. Taking out the minion, and then we're gonna stack the living crap out of my damage, and then we're gonna try to take out the boss. I think it's gonna take a little bit, but I think this spam approach will work. Do I love that I have to do a spam approach for a boss? No. In fact, I hate a spam approach, guys, okay? Blade, feint, bam. Okay, feint, frenzy, blade, bam. Feint, frenzy, bam. Literally any of those. Any of those solutions, okay? But so be it. But see, that does 5. Okay, guys, we had a 35% thing. That spell is 1,100 base. Okay? Times 1.55 times 1.76 puts me at 3,000 times 3,000 times 0.35, which is my blade. Except I don't want to times it. I want to add it, not in the parentheses. Here's the calcs, which, you know what? You guys can like almost see that. And the answer would be 4,050. But then see, I did 5,000 damage. Bro, he healed his minion. He healed his minion. I don't hate this game. Guys, I don't hate this game. I'm just saying that, like, if you looked at the journey of this battle, I'm getting scammed. I'm getting scammed, I'm getting bamboozled, and the haters are winning, okay? Obviously, he's not gonna win. Why? Because I have infinite tries, buddy, okay? Okay, guys, also, if you remember, guys, if anyone here watched Despicable Me, right? You know, Despicable Me, wonderful movie, guys. I love Despicable Me. If you don't like the minions, I don't know, bro. It sounds like you're not fun. Okay, kind of sounds like you're a party pooper. Okay, but if you remember in the Bank of Villains where Gru goes, right, to ask for the loan to steal the moon. Yeah, guys, I do know Despicable Me, okay? Don't play games. These little horses holding it up, it's very Despicable Me-esque. How do I feel about being healed 552 damage? Good. You know, it's not bad. It's a good heal. Would I describe it as a lot? No. Would I describe him as doing... Bro, I don't even know what this spell's called. Like, Angry Tree End? Like, this is an iconic spell, obviously. Love it. Dog... Well, actually... Damn. Okay, guys. You know what? That's kind of nasty. The nice part is I do have 3 blades. Here's the thing. I have 3 dots on me, which theoretically should... Okay, you guys can see the 3. Guys, I will admit, I'm usually a 3 person. I don't know what way you guys hold up 3s. I'm usually a 3 person. I don't know why I did this. I will say, though, I think this is more comfortable than this. Like, this is a little uncomfortable for my pinky, but this is kind of nice. Like, 1, 2, 3. Well, oh, I guess 1, 2... How would I do this? 3. Oh, that's weird. Oh, wait. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not that weird. And guys, what I tell you, okay? This is what happens when you put dots on me, okay? I have infinite HP. Thank you very much, okay? Anyone? Throwback to Chrysalis. Guys, throwback to Chrysalis, that one boss that put like 60,000 dots on me. Oh no, scary. Don't activate my pet. Now, I will acknowledge, my pet did heal me for a total of like 900 damage. So... We're not up in healing. We are still down because we are having dot, but it's, you know, best case scenario. Increase this one. Oh, I will say my damage technically is off by a 20. And if you think about, so technically I don't think 20 damage through 3 things turns into 1,000 extra damage that I was seeing. Hey, Madam Coco, time to shine. Madam Coco, you're not shining. You're casting the spell that I asked you to cast. Madam Coco, you are shining and I love you. Guys, what did I tell you? Okay, the dots go crazy. Thank you, Madam Coco. Guys, do I wish your pet could crit heal? Oh my god, yes I do. Okay, guys, here's the thing. Don't let your pet crit heal. Don't let your pet crit heal in PvP. Okay, but in PvE, I would love that. Okay. Dark Seraph, I think this does something bad. I'm gonna be honest. I really think this does something bad. That was pretty bad. Okay, the extra blades was bad. But he is, you know, he's down on his pips. We are gonna go for one big hit because I think one big hit is better than not. Just because he has, because the reality is with his 1,000 damage shields, it's or 1,500 damage shields. Sorry, guys. It's gonna be harder for me to, well, actually, Madam Coco. No, this is Madam Coco casting. Madam Coco, please. I really need a heal. Oh, this is a rough one. Wait, do I go first? Wait, I go first? How in the world did he cast Dark Seraph? Okay. I would love to spend more time blading. I do think I'm 100% dead. Because I'm... To clarify here, I might actually be dead from the dot, and I haven't done the math. It does 200... I think I'm dead from the dot. 238. Oh my god. Here's the issue, guys. I don't think I'm about to pump out enough damage. If he doesn't hit me, I think I'm... Okay. You know. Oh my god. Oh. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Am I getting beat by a horse? Am I literally hard stuck on a horse? Yes. This is embarrassing. Guys, I have nothing nice to say. I also have nothing mean to say. You know, bro. Oh my god. See, and this is why, bro, how is this? I swear I did better on my myth. Well, not really. And his, okay. New plan, guys. Okay, I loved this spam build, not the move. Not the move. The new answer, the correct answer, guys, I think spam Tempest. The issue is he just doesn't take any, like, I can't spam spells because he takes 0 damage. But I need to take out the minion, but I also need to hit him. But I also can't get rid of all his shields because that's not what I do. I could summon a minion. I don't really think a minion would help me. I 100% acknowledge that if I bothered to go do Monstrology, that wouldn't hurt. I could technically try to Leviathan, but I don't really think a Leviathan's worth it. I could, here's the thing, guys. If no enemy blades do 2,800, that's never gonna happen. He has like 60,000 blades every turn. I just think that, like, I have to do something like this, and I just need to be less greedy about my hit. You know what? This is my game plan. This is my game plan. Guys, please tell me I have my Storm Shield like a normal player. Okay. This is my game plan. We're gonna spam shields. Guys, we're gonna spam shields, and then we're gonna slowly stack up, and we're gonna do... Guys, we're doing the slowest and the steadiest of all the races, okay? Because otherwise, I don't know what to do. I have no concept. Here's the thing. I've tried doing an Ooga Booga Big Hit. I've tried spamming spells. So maybe I just need to spam some... Because here's the thing. But now, I acknowledge... The other guy doesn't always do storm damage. However, that minion does storm damage, and him, when he does his nasty hits, does storm damage. Now, I will say, arguably, worst case scenario, right? Him using, and obviously great for my damage, terrible in terms of what spell he chooses to do damage to me with, because that took my storm shield, and that really didn't benefit me. I do appreciate the storm aura a little bit. Obviously, he's benefiting as well, and his dumb little minion. Oh, guys, I was eating the toasted Cheez-Its. Still hate them. Well, okay, hate is a strong word. I would say dislike them. They're not my favorite. They're not terrible. I think they're growing on me. They're not growing on me that much. Guys, sharp cheddar and Parmesan, still better. Okay, it really is, in my opinion, best Cheez-It flavor I've ever had. I really can't beat it. Now, I crit. Okay, aura, pierced, crit. You know, the boss crit blocking, it's annoying. It doesn't matter. Okay, why? Because we're not worried about that. We're worried about the minion. Okay, minion, gone. Him, stun immune. If you cast the life spell, I'll punch my desk. He's not casting light, he's casting a storm spell. Kind of sucks. This is gonna hurt a lot. I'm taking a lot of damage in an unfortunate manner, but that's also okay. Why? Well, okay, just... Okay. Nora, crit block. You know what? He didn't even crit. So, well, we did crit block. You know what? If he didn't crit and I didn't take that damage, then I crit block. Thank you very much. Okay. Guys, slow and steady. Twichty, slow and steady, okay? We're gonna put back a shield, okay? Our goal, build up another big hit. Well, I mean, kind of build up a big hit. I mean, we can only build up so big of a hit, but we've got this, right? Okay. And now he's cast... Oh, because armor is infinite, and that's fine. Look. Is this a storm spell? No, it's not. It's a death spell. Okay, this sucked. You know... Oh, that did nothing. Oh, it's supposed to be like a gambit. Okay. Good. We can do 2 blades plus a berserk. We're gonna be fine. Okay, guys. I feel like we're in a good spot. Okay. Knock on wood. I knocked on my desk. I don't actually know if my desk is made out of wood. Fun fact, guys. If you want a really expensive wood, it's like black... No, is it black walnut? Because my desk, right, guys? I have a flexi spot. Guys, if you're ever looking... By the way, we're not going to talk about that. If you're ever looking to get a standing desk and you want one that's cheap, I highly, highly, highly recommend flexi spot. Like, I really do. Like, I got one of the I love my flexi spot desk. Flexi spot, sponsor me, please. I love my flexi spot desk. It's literally my favorite thing on the planet. It works amazing. It doesn't do damage. I guess you know, they kind of have other people sponsoring them, but that's not even important. Guys, absolutely love it. But here's the thing, guys. There's a lot of choices you can do for, like, the board, right? And I have what you call a chip board. What a chip board is, it's a lot of pieces of wood particles that then they, like, make into something else, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm essentially trying to read it right now, right? But, for example, if you didn't want... You could also have gotten bamboo, which, guys, I don't recommend bamboo. If you guys don't know, bamboo is an extremely soft wood. If you're wondering why I know this, guys, my home where I grew up had bamboo floors. You might be like, ooh, Twishy, that sounds nice. No. The reason that we had bamboo floors is bamboo is a very cheap flooring that is wood that is not actual wood, because actual wood flooring obviously is insanely expensive. But what did this all, you know, culminate to? What did this all add up to? A million pockmarks, a million damages. Bamboo floor is not the move. Where is this one, though? I want to find... Do they not have the wood thing anymore? Bro, I don't know. As a side note, guys, Flexi Spot literally has a sale 24/7. Okay, guys, never think those deals are good. Not that they're bad deals, but never be like, oh my god, there's a deal. Bro, there's literally always a deal. Oh, welcome back, Hot Cheeto. There's literally always a deal, okay? It's this... I've never seen the thing without a deal. Also, like, the place where I bought my light, my RGB light, was Newer, Neerew. Guys, oh, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 times 80 is 800, plus 160 is 960, plus 300 is 1200 damage. This is higher base damage than my Stormlord, and so I will Tempest. What I was gonna say, guys, is... Oh, Newer. Also, that place. Like, they had, like... Guys, the reason I bought half my stuff is because they also... I hate this. I don't... Bro, it's because they had a sale, right? They had, like, a New Year's Eve sale. Bro, then they had a winter sale, okay? Irrelevant and dumb. Which is fine. You know what? A lot of places that have sales will have sales. Guys, always check prices, okay? You never know. Well, also, if you're not concerned, then don't be concerned. Like, for example, the Monster Train DLC, I could care less how much it costs. Okay, guys, at max, it costs $11. I'd pay $11 for it. Guys, I honestly would pay $20 for the Monster Train DLC, and I literally... Well, A, I paid $0 for the game because I got it free through Twitch. And then B... I would literally pay $20 for it because that's how much I like the game. Like, that's the thing, too. I think it's kind of funny. Sometimes I feel like companies, it's like, obviously, you know, it's like, it's not easy to, like, make a good game, right? You can't, like, magically be like, oh, this is a good game. But it's also like, guys, consumers would pay so much for stuff if it's good. Okay? People would... Like, sometimes I'm like, guys, people are happy to spend money when things are good, okay? Because here's the thing. People, whether people like it or not about League of Legends, people are happy to buy skins because people love that game. I don't know, guys. I just think that, like, sometimes it's like, guys, if you stopped worrying about monetizing your game and you worried about making a good game, it inherently would be monetized, okay? It would be monetized because people would be willing to spend a lot of money on it, and then you could do crazy things, right? Because here's the thing, like, you know, bro, you can do so much. You can literally monetize everything, okay? Also, guys, I won. Okay, we call that a W. Okay, I've never lost. I'm always a winner, and the world is the best place ever. Also, that was honestly a horrible fight, and thank the Lord I won. Of course, he wouldn't drop the boots, because that would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Guys, that was actually kind of a nightmare's fight, but hey, I do think the storm shields were beneficial. I will acknowledge that, guys. I think I was being a hater on the storm shields, and that's on me. I am really excited, by the way, guys, because I am officially out of my least favorite part of Novus, which is just because I really, oh, wait, this doesn't have, no, then, okay, I was about to be like, this doesn't have the solo fights, because guys, I will admit, the solo fights in Walaru, kind of nasty. Well, not nasty, but they're annoying. Where in the world am I going? Oh, okay, I'm just going back. Oh my god, hey, bestie. Ooh, frame of mind. Ooh. Guys, here's the thing. Frame of mind, more like perspective. Okay, that's what they're talking about. However, you know what I will give Novus? I think the world design here, beautiful. I think this is like one of the coolest world designs. It honestly gives like boss arena from Dark Souls with all the hands. Hey, Elden Ring, fingers, anyone? Okay, the fingers, kind of terrifying. Guys, watch out for fingers that can cast magic spells. They'll ruin your life. Which, I guess, you know, always watch out for evil finger spell casters. I don't really know. Oh, the conference. Guys, I don't know. You know, all I'm trying to do is have a casual day. And then next thing I know, I'm getting attacked by minion 1 through 6. And guess what, minion 1 through 6? Catch a Tempest. Okay, guys, here's the thing. Whatever minion survives here, I'll be slightly more merciful on their country. Okay, all the rest of these guys, this is what you get for attacking the wizard. Okay, let's watch. Okay. No crit blocks is not looking great for them. I'm gonna tell you that right now, okay? Not looking great for them. Wow, that did 0 damage. That actually did 0 damage. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I would do more. But hey, guys, at least we took out the horse, okay? Because honestly, I hate the horses. Guys, at the top of the hour, every hour, around 3-minute ad break. You don't want to experience the ad break, use a Twitch Prime, a regular Twitch subscription. To enjoy an ad-free stream, get access to awesome meals to support me. Watch me still supports me, and I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And also, guys, after this fight, we will be switching to Hollow Knight, which, you know, yay, exciting. We're doing new stuff, and I'm actually really excited. I really am, also because I've had this game open for 13 hours. But we had to get my yap in. Guys, you have to get in that daily yap. Just like I need to get in this daily boom, bing, and then hopefully live. I'm stunned. And, guys, what did I say? Getting stunned not on your turn is annoying. Okay. Snowman. Guys, guess what? Elsa called. She wants her spell back, okay? I mean, Olaf called. Guys, I don't know Frozen well enough. I didn't like Frozen. Guys, I think a lot of people say Frozen 2 was better than they anticipated. Well, I agree with that. I don't think Frozen 2 is that good. I think Frozen 1 is so much better because I think Frozen 1, just the fact that Hans was evil. Guys, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Frozen, I don't know. Guys, go watch Frozen. It's good. Okay? Hans being evil blew my mind, and it still does to this moment. I think I'm gonna live, guys. I'm a little iffy. Also, if I die, guys, I'm not redoing this fight. Okay, we're switch games. I'm not that pressed. Okay, I also think I will die. Blade myself, I guess, because why not? What are we taking? 500. I might live. I need to survive 2 rounds. I will acknowledge I'm going first though, so I do think. So it's kind of in my. I just need to survive 1 more round after this round, and the only person who can hit me is a penguin. I will, excuse me. I will acknowledge that I don't love the Legion Shield. The Legion Shield's, you know, and here's the thing, guys. He thought he did something. Well, guess what, guys? Stormlord, that's 7 pips, buddy. Okay, I get power pips. That's worth 2 pips. He didn't actually do anything, okay? L to be him. Unfortunate day. If he steals my pip again, that would actually be rage-inducing. Also, guys, how's my stomach feel right now? Iffy. You know, I think that's what happens when you drink literally 48 ounces of smoothie in an hour, which is not a crazy time frame. It's not. What will I be having for actual dinner? That's a great question. The answer is probably nothing. Actually, that's not true. I'll be having Cheez-Its. I'm gonna be having Cheez-Its, okay? Guys, I love Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are amazing. And I will be watching Pantheon, cozy in my bed with my little heated pillow, eating Cheez-Its and watching the show. But, oh, I also said I would clean my bathroom. Guys, I also need to buy stuff. Ugh. I have things to do. Not that it matters, guys. What does matter is we're about to win this fight. Thank you very much. Pierce, please. Pierce, please. Because, guys, here's the thing. The minus 25, whatever. It's two blades. There's no way. There's no way. They're slightly away. My confidence is slightly less now because the double shield. Yeah. I was concerned. The double shield I was concerned about. I don't think I have another piece of damage. Who would have guessed, guys, the penguin would be the one to take me down. I don't have another damage spell, and so we flee. And guys, guess what? You know what? I like the penguins the most anyways. They're cute animals. And this, guys, I don't know, guys. And this will be the end. Guys, I hope you enjoyed.